What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to do a racket review of the Yonex Ezone 98. Now I would like to mention that pros like Naomi Osaka and Nick Kyrgios play with this Ezone 98 racket, and traditionally the racket is known for a combination of power and stability and control. But my experiences were a little different, and the Wilson is traditionally known a little bit more for the control side of things and the feel as well. But for me, the Wilson also gives me that stability when I'm hitting my ground strokes and my serve, allows me great accuracy, and it allows me a decent amount of power, I would say, without losing any control. And now I'm going to explain to you guys how I felt with it and what kind of the benefits, the advantages of having the Yonex over the Wilson, and then the disadvantages and having the Wilson over the Yonex. So starting with number one, the way I felt a lot more pop on the ball with the Yonex. I felt like I can generate way more spin. It just gave me a little bit more effortless power, so I could just swing up my stroke with a loose arm and it just flew, and it had a little bit more weight on the ball. With the Wilson, it's kind of like what you give is what you get, whereas with the Yonex it's a little bit more of an effortless power. It seems a little bit more seamless, and so that's how I felt with it. Especially on the forehand, I could just generate a lot more topspin. The ball is a lot heavier than when I would usually have with the Wilson. Because the sweet spot is bigger on the Yonex, it just felt so effortless on the backhand. I felt really solid, and that's not to say that I don't feel good with the Wilson, but the change just really enhanced that feeling. Now the second thing I noticed is that with the Wilson I had a little bit more control, especially on the serve. Now I noticed that on the serve with the Wilson Pro Staff I could get a little bit better direction. My accuracy was slightly better than with the Yonex. The Yonex almost numbed my feeling on the serve a little bit, which was a bit weird, but then on the second serve the topspin which I generated from the Yonex was much greater, so my second serve was a bit more dangerous than my first with the Yonex. On the volleys, like again I said, the sweet spot is so big on the Yonex that on the volleys they just felt very solid. I felt like the 1 inch bigger head gave me a lot of advantage at the net. I was a bit more confident. Now I know this sounds like the Yonex is just an overall better racket, but I also want to say that with the Wilson Pro Staff I do feel better on my ground strokes than with the Yonex. Although I get more power with the Yonex, with the Wilson I just feel the ball a little bit better. It's great for control and spin, so when I'm hitting those ground strokes with the Wilson it just feels so natural. It comes natural to me, whereas with the Yonex it felt a bit numbed. I didn't feel the ball as well, even though I was getting more power and it felt really solid. It just felt as though I wasn't really in charge of my own strokes. I wasn't feeling the ball as enhanced as I would be with the Wilson. Overall, I would like to say the Yonex Ezone is a very good racket. I love it. I would consider changing. Right now I don't think I would change, simply because one, it's quite expensive to change rackets, especially if I'm trying to buy 3 or 4, and two, I'm very happy and content with my Wilson Pro Staff. However, I would say in the future I might consider changing to the Yonex, especially when I'm competing in college, just to have extra power, extra security that I know I can like put balls away essentially, and just maybe if I'm not generating enough spin on my strokes at some point, maybe change for a bit more spin and a bit more pop on the ball. But for now I think I'm content with the Wilson Pro Staff. I really do like the racket, it's amazing. But yeah guys, I hope this kind of answered any questions you guys have about the Yonex. If you guys have any more questions, or if there's something I didn't cover which you were interested in, just comment it down below and I'll be sure to reply to you as soon as I can, as soon as I see the comment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick racket review of the Yonex Ezone. I'm probably going to be doing more of these racket reviews, so be prepared for those, be ready. It should be coming soon. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.